Hello everybody, my name is This Mind of Mine, and welcome to the second city update for my custom Lego city. Now, as you can already tell, there has been a massive change to the Lego city, and there is a brand new building that I've actually built during the time between this episode and the last one, and I'm really excited to show you what I've done with it. Now, it is not completely done. I've only finished the interior of the first floor, and both of the second floors, or the second and third floor, don't have any interior yet, but the exterior is completely done, and I am happy with it. So I'll be showing you what's going on in there, but as far as other changes to the city, you can see these two construction workers have hidden some money inside this green container for collection later. I wonder why they're doing that. They do seem a bit suspicious. And you do have two construction workers over there planning out the next two buildings. But probably the next building I'll put in here will be right where the criminals are at, right beside the entry into the subway. But let's take a look at that brand new building. So here is the building, and like I said before, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Now, the bottom floor is a store, whereas the top two floors are dedicated to like an apartment. And the bottom store is actually a comic book shop ran by my Sigfig. But I'm going to talk about the exterior first. So on the exterior you do have these little cylinders, which I think that gives it a unique look, especially with these studs right there. Both are chrome, and I think there's just like a regular silver, or maybe like a gunmetal gray silver. I'm not sure exactly, but it's two different types of silver, so I think it looks really good. And this black tile would represent the sign. So I don't know what the in-universe name would be for the comic book shop, but I do like how the front turned out. And on the second floor you do have some flower beds as well as the windows. The flowers do block the windows, so I can't open them, but I think it does have a nice look. And of course you have these lion statues on the outside, and again, I think that's a nice look. You also have these bricks on the interior, which have like those a little indent, and you can see three lines almost. And you can't really see the top of this unless I lift up the camera, but you can see the two windows right there as well as some smokestacks, and I just think that has a nice look. And now let's take a look at the interior. So like I said before, the first floor only has an interior, the top two floors don't, but like I said, it is a comic book shop, so on the interior I do have a lot of stickered elements, and that just represents posters as well as advertisements for series. You can see this newspaper right here, which says Caped Wonder Stuns City, which I think that looks pretty good right there, and that is a Superman advertisement. You also have a few collectibles on this side, so the comic book shop doesn't only sell comics, it also sells collectibles. So you have what would represent a replica of the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda. You do have some shark repellent as well as a kryptonite replica inside of a glass container. And you do have this empty space right here, but that would be a space for cards. So you can imagine Ninjago cards, Chima, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever type of collectible cards would be there. And you could see a few of the comics just standing right there. So you have one that's a racing series, and then probably an indie title that you would just have to imagine is stickered. And you could see my Sigfig over there behind the desk, and he has a little clipboard, which would be, I guess, some orders for some brand new comics, and he does have a Batman poster right behind him. But that's pretty much it for the interior of the first level. So though the second and third floor don't have any interiors, I still want to show you that how I access the third room, which you can't really see from here, but the roof doesn't open, and so I have a few tiles on the back, and so the wall just sort of peels off, and you get this nice access into the area. And I plan on putting a bed as well as a few other things in there, and that will act as a bedroom. But that's pretty much it for this building. Let's go put it back into the Lego City. So with the comic book shop back in place, that is going to do it for this city update. I hope you peeps did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment on your thoughts on the comic book shop, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.